Hi guys, I would like to demonstrate today how to build an entry-level gaming computer. Just to show you the hardware we have here. It's not necessary to have the same one, but almost the same way of building a gaming PC. So we have a Thermomaster entry-level gaming case. We have here Gigabyte A55M DS2, also entry-level gaming motherboard, and we have triple-core AMD A6 3500. Actually, it's not really bad. We have 4 gig Kingston DDR3. And also we have 500 gig WD Sata drive. Okay, so there is two ways of connecting the panel cable and the USB plus the front audio cables. Either you can do it like this way, which is I prefer, or you can just put the motherboard on the case and connect the cables. I prefer to do this way, but be careful, statics may fry the motherboard, so either you ground yourself to the case by touching the case for at least 10 seconds, or if you have anti-static rest, that's fine, whatever you would like. Most of the new motherboards, they come with a anti-statics protection, but just in case, especially in the winter time. Now there's a few things that here I have to show you before we put the motherboard on the case. As you see here, there is razors, and here we have 6 of them, as you see here. And it depends on the size of the motherboard. So we have here mini ATX motherboards. So mini ATX will be like this way. If you have full size, you may need more razors, and maybe you have to change the position of them. So you have here on the case, this case actually can take like full ATX motherboard. And also the front panel for the motherboard. Before you put the motherboard, you have to put the front panel inserted. It's just keyed actually, and it's, you don't need to use the power just to force this one. Just like easy, straightforward way to do it. And as you see here, so I connected the cables, and in this case you have to review the manual of the motherboard so before you connect them. Basically most of the time you need a hard drive cable, LED cable I mean, and a reset cable. Here's the speakers, which is usually comes with a motherboard, and also the LED plus and minus for power. So this is basically you have to review the motherboard's manual and then check the way how to connect them. It's easy and not really difficult for anyone even who don't have any experience. This one is like USB also for the front, and this motherboard comes with a couple of them, so you can choose whatever you would like, and it's also keyed. It can go wrong, like if you put it in the opposite way, it doesn't go. And also here for the front panel, audio cable, it's the same way, it's keyed, and you can't put it in the opposite way. So that's basically everything that you have to know before you put the motherboard on the case. So now the next step, I'll show you how to put the screws on the case. Okay, so I put the motherboard as you see here, and just zoom this one, so you don't need to use the power or to force it. Just easy way. You need here 6 screws, and you can start with them like this way. Okay, and complete the 6 screws. Okay, so after I put all the screws, I'll put now the hard drive. So just this one, the SATA, the power SATA, has to be down, and this has to be up. So you insert it in the bay like this way. You can choose whatever you would like. Yeah, and as you see here, match the 2 holes and just put 2 screws and we'll be ready. Okay, now I'm going to install the CPU, which is AMD triple core here in this case. So I'll remove the arm up like this way, and just before we put the CPU, just on this socket, just see the arrow key. Usually it's only one arrow key. This is the CPU, and as you see here, this is the arrow key in this area, and this has to go the same direction. So as you see here, there's pins, and you can put in the wrong way. Be careful. If you put it in the wrong way, you will damage the CPU. So this arrow has to match the same arrow key on the socket, which is basically okay. All right. So we'll put this one as you see here. There is no force, nothing. It's ZIF, so 0 force. So you can't force this one. So now I'm sure it's inserted all the way, and it's okay now. So I'll just close the arm, and the CPU is installed. Now we have to put the CPU fan. It's also the original one, comes with the CPU, and it's easy way. Usually I put it like this way, so the hand from this side goes to the left, and the one that's the small one here goes to the right. This is really easy for me. You can try. You can put whatever you would like to do, but I prefer, because to connect the power cable. I will show you that after I install the fan. Okay, so I put the fan, and now connect the fan cable, or the power cable of the fan, like this way, and it's keyed again, so you can't go wrong. And now we've finished the CPU. You can, if you have another fan, you can still compatible with AMD or Intel, it depends. You can also for sure use it, because gaming computers require more ventilation. But this is the one that it's entry level, so now it's good for now. And now I'll show you how we put the RAM. Okay, so this is the 4 gig DDR3 RAM, and we can go, actually this motherboard can take up to 16 gig, but in this case we just going to use 4 gig. And this is 2 slots. This is channel A and this is channel B. So again, I put it on the channel A, and again, as you see here, it doesn't go in the opposite way, so you have to match the length here with the length on the slot. So if you put it in the wrong way, it doesn't go in, and you're gonna damage the slot, so be careful. So we'll put it like this way, and just from one side until you hear the click, and the other side. Yeah, and that's it for the memory. Okay, now time to connect the main board cables and also connect the Sata power cable for the hard drive and the CD-ROM, plus also the cable for the CPU. So this is for the main board, and it's 24 pin. So, and as you see here, there's a guide. So again, on the motherboard you have to look which is in this way, so it doesn't go the opposite. So you insert it here and make sure it's tight, and after that we'll show you how to connect the hard drive cable. Okay, so this is a SATA power SATA cable, and as you see here, it's also keyed. So I'll look at this side. It's like L, and the same thing on the hard drive. So you have to match it. Make sure it's the same position to not break the SATA connector on the hard drive. Okay, so it's keyed, and you have to follow this guide. Yeah, now we have to connect the CPU power cable. It's 4 pins, and with this guide as well. And also on the motherboard, it has to be close to the CPU, which is this is the one. And again, you have to follow the guide here so it doesn't go wrong. Okay, and now it's time to connect the SATA cable to the motherboard and to the hard drive. Also, if you have CD-ROM, the same way. This motherboard has 4 SATA ports. Start with 0, 1, 2, 3. I prefer to start with a 0, and it's keyed. You have to match it on the motherboard, and you have to hear the click. It's also the same way when you do it on the hard drive. Make sure to match it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it doesn't go wrong, and you have to hear the click. Okay, so you do the same way with the CD-ROM, or if you have another hard drive, it's the same way as well. Okay, so I'll finish here. Just organize your cables. Use plastic ties, just to make it, better, and also for ventilation. So I used here one, another one here, another one here. It's up to you, actually. I would prefer, first of all, to connect the computer to the power and make sure it's working fine before using the ties. And then after that, after you finish Windows setup or operating system installation, you can use the ties. So this is everything. It's just a quick demonstration how to build the entry-level gaming computer. I would like to thank you for watching this video. This video provided by A2Z PC Computer Repair Services in Toronto. Please like our page on Facebook.com/A2Z PC. Thank you.